Hello and welcome to Forest Glump. In this one I took my hammock hot tent, Haven XL and Caminus S. I tried to pair them together to get the ultimate hammock hot tent. This trip is a little bit of a revenge, because 1.5 years ago I did my biggest mistake on this island. And now I'm here again. Can you see the flashlight? I hope you like this one, because this tent, it's something else. This tent is something else. Score! Now I think it's gonna work. I push the hammock so far so it's out maybe 1 decimeter, so it's clear here. So yeah. Not so bad. Try to find some stones so I can make a campfire here, because I'm gonna make some burgers today. But my eggs is in the car, so either I eat burgers without eggs, or I paddle in and get eggs. Time will tell. So today's word, ember. In Sweden we call that glöd. Glöd. That's the word for today. And tonight it's gonna be very windy. So before I go to bed, I need to go around, check every line, tie it up a little bit more. So, but I think it's gonna be pretty good night. And as I say, this one is a little bit of a revenge. Last time I tried to sleep here, I have so bad headache, I need to swim to the shore and go home. But this time, I don't have headache, and I have Haven XL, Caminus S of RBM, and OneTigris, OneTiger I think the name of the tent is. It's a hot tent for hammocks. So I've used this one 3 times with this one. So I tried to learn how to pick it up and put everything together, because I want to try this in winter condition. But I will say, I would never go out with just a stove and this tent and a hammock and try to winter camp. You need to have a very good sleeping bag if you're gonna try this, because this tent is not like a hot tent. To make it so flat as I can, but the wind, yeah, it just blows in here. It's a good thing that it's airflow in here, but it doesn't keep the warm in here, because you need to have a very good airflow when you have a stove in a tent. That's very important. Some coffee, or in Sweden we call it kaffe. Kaffe. As I say, this tent, it's a fun tent, but it's a pain in the ass to pick up. Can you see the flashlight? Do you see? Maybe I'll turn this off. How can it be light over there? It's an island over there, and after that is a big forest. Why it's the light over there?
Luke here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and welcome to the west coast of Alaska. I'm camping in one of the most remote parts of Alaska in order to find walrus ivory. A dead walrus washed up on the beach after a storm, and it's a race against time for me to get there before the bears or someone else does first. While I'm here, I'm also going to be keeping an eye out for washed up animals.
Good morning. I slept so good. I need to try this tent more. Because now when I have tried it with the Caminus S, it has some potential. Little bit of a tweaks and we are there. Then I'm gonna try this in cold condition. The only thing I'm gonna make now is some support on this angle. On both sides. If I had that, then it's much easier to fit everything. Because now when you're gonna put it up, you need to eyeball how high it's gonna be. And you put everything out, then you need to change that because sometimes it's too high and too low. So if you have some measurement, some support or something like that, then this one can be something. Because the Haven XL, it fits perfect in here. Okay, it takes some space, but when you have the Caminus S, that make up for it. If you have a regular stove, the stove gonna be here. Now the stove is in there. So it's a huge difference to have the pipe on the front or the back. I recommend have it in the front. After 1.5 years, I'm here again. This time, I made it. This time I made it. This island has haunted me for 1.5 years. Because I paddled for maybe 1.5 hours to try to find some good place for this tent. Because it must be level and have some space between the trees. So I paddled. Then I just remembered this tent fits on this island. Then I buckle up and come here and yeah, and now we have made it. And I told I'm never gonna sleep on these islands again. But here we are. And I slept good. And with that said, thanks everybody that comments my videos. It means a lot. And for the new subscribers, welcome to Forest Glump. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.